always had a very complex life, and I never had a good psychological opinion about myself, and that's because of my upbringing and my view on my life.
It's just different genres that I'm doing, from athletics to the theatrics right here. I like doing the stage. That's just what I love doing, being on stage. More than even movies. That's just what I really, truly want to be, a stage performer.
It keeps me away from finding out more about who I am. That's what we do in life. We avoid finding out who we are, so we get involved with so many other things.
I can ruin everything I have right now, very simply. I can just make that wrong detour. I'm very conscious. I've been that direction. I know where it's going to lead me. I know I'm not going to win.
Yeah.
I'm tired of losing. I want to win now. I'm going to destroy my beautiful family. I'm going to destroy myself.
I could talk to anybody about how I feel about myself. That's my only strength that I possess, to be honest with me, myself. It's just who I am as a person. It's just really who I am. I don't know if my older kids really want me to be that close, but I'm just happy that we're friends now. We respect each other. I still have a long way to go, of course. I'm not be lying to myself if I said I didn't, but we're still working on it. It's not over yet. I didn't give up, and they didn't give up on me. I don't know how to judge myself as a father. I'm just taking care of my kids. They have no idea what it's like not to feel safe at home. They don't know those experiences in life. I'm really happy that they don't. They have other challenges they have to deal with in society and life, in the class war that we're dealing with now.
I'm glad that I'm married and I have a wife that can go through life with me and understand that this is my priority in life. You know, I have to take care of these babies now.
It takes me back to Brownsville, where I'm from, Brownsville, Brooklyn.
It was just really overbearing. You know, I grew up in an abusive household and stuff, but never to the degree where you would think the whole world would see it, you know?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I started in Bedford-Stuyvesant, and it was not a bad neighborhood at that time. Me and my mother, my sister, my brother. And then something happened, I guess. Hard times or something. And we had to go. And we went from Bedford-Stuyvesant, we went to Brownsville. And Brownsville was just, whew.
Yeah, they used to bully me in school. And so I never went back to school. So when my mother used to send me to school, I would just be hanging around in school.
So I wanted to be a street guy. So bad. I wanted to be a street guy so bad. I don't know why, because I was always getting beat up and bullied, and people were taking stuff from me. Yeah, so I grew up, I didn't feel safe at home. I saw guys on the corner, just like everybody. I saw them on the corner, and I realized on the corner, nobody with those guys.
It all comes from my insecurity of being poor and not having nothing, being insecure and being, yeah, that's what it is, obscure. I never wanted to be obscure. I was born in obscurity, and I never wanted to deal with that again.
My first fight, I'm a pigeon guy. I always fly birds, pigeons. Yeah. So, my first fight, this guy took one of my pigeons, and so I said, please, give my bird back. He's an older guy. I must have been 9. He must have been 15. He clipped my bird's head off, and he hit me with the bird. I said, I bet you nobody picks on him. Everybody said, man, you got to do something. And I fought back. I never fought nobody before. I fought back, and you know what? I can fight real good. So after that, everybody would bring other kids from different neighborhoods around to fight me for money.
Most people, what I do for a living, they avoid their whole entire life.
Yeah. I become the knockout guy. I'm knocking out guys, and we're going in their pockets. And so my whole life has been violent, and I'm not a violent person.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And so I realized that people were shallow. They just respected me. They thought I would fly. They took my clothes, so my jewelry. One day, Muhammad Ali comes and visits the kids. The rest, the kids that are in this juvenile detention. Ali wasn't a destroyer. Ali was more of a manipulator. He made you believe that you couldn't beat him. In this place is a gentleman named Irish Bobby Stewart. He's an ex-professional fighter. So he started teaching me how to box. So he takes me to Customado, and he teaches me how to box. And when I first go there and I see Custer's house, this Victorian mansion, I think to myself, I'm gonna rob these white and these just blew my mind. With if you listen to me, people will name their children after you. I came there to rob these white people, these white but he's building my confidence. He's telling me, look in the mirror. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Love yourself. This is your life right now. He introduced me to the mirror. The mirror's been my life ever since.
I never had an ego. I was never really jealous of anybody. I never really thought most of myself.
He made me believe that I was better than everybody, which was wrong. I lived with him, so he had a chance to work on me. He had a chance to peel those layers, break me down, and build me back up. And then I became a slave to him. I needed it's every word I needed him to say. Is this okay? Can I do this? He became my conscience. My cousin, we're all ego-driven. Listen, when I first met, thought they were living good, but he's living with his woman companion, and this is her house. All this stuff is hers. And he convinced us somewhere that we're gonna get a great champion. We gotta turn this into a training camp, because he's a fanatic fight. That's all he lived for. It's October 2nd, 1980. Ali fights Larry Holmes. After the fight, we got in the car. No one talked. We all opened the door. We all went to our rooms. We never talked. The next morning, Cuss is on the phone with Muhammad Ali. So I'm always on the side to hear what he's talking about and stuff. He said, I have a 14-year-old kid. He's going to be heavyweight champ of the world. His name is Mike Tyson. Please tell him to listen to me. He don't know I heard him say that. I was listening. Every time he talks on the phone, he's talking to very important people sometimes. He's almost getting sensitive, you know. Emotional. Why is a bum? Almost crying. This is a bum. Why you done hit you? Why you done beat her? Because it's very delusional. You know, that's like myself.
Is that
when
what you
I say
mean?
delusional, I say delusional in a magnificent way.
Yeah.
Delusional is my way of life. This is the kind of guy I am. If I you, I love you. I can't nobody. I'm one of those guys. Can't do this. It affects me psychologically. I believe somebody loves me. then I fall in love with the fact that delusion that somebody loves me.
Our world was winning and beating people and looking spectacular doing it. You know, it wasn't about anything. Our whole life wasn't about making money, wasn't about being rich.
So I talked to Ali on the phone. I'm on the phone, I'm crying, and he was saying, but I said, when I get big, I'm gonna get him for you, I'm gonna revenge you, if I said some stupid, I'm gonna restore your honor. I did that, but you just can't, how great of a fighter Larry Holmes is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a great man. It's just that he had to beat a legend. You know, he had to beat him up bad, but it's just he did what he was supposed to do. But Larry Holmes was such a magnificent fighter. I got a couple of amateur fights. I'm gonna avenge the great Muhammad Ali. Just laughed. He didn't even listen to me. He's still talking. He didn't listen to anything I said. And then January 22nd, I'm fighting him. Then Ali comes into the ring and said, "Get him for me." I don't think that way now. I was just disappointed that I didn't kill them back then. That was just my main objective because I wanted to succeed so bad, and I failed, and the fear of not succeeding was worse than dying. So I just wanted to make sure they never got up.